How's it going, football enthusiasts? Support us with a like, subscribe, and let's get the show on the pitch. The final match of the MLS playoffs took place on the night of December 9th, 10th. In the game for the league title and the MLS Cup, Columbus Crew faced Los Angeles. The former won with a score of 2-1. Ferland Mendy has made his 100th La Liga appearance for Real Madrid. He's been representing the Merengues since the summer of 2019. Jude Bellingham bagged a goal against Real Betis and moved 3 goals clear of the competition in La Liga's top scorers race. Aston Villa's title rivals? Of course, it's the Premier League. It's an amazing competition, so strong. Anyone can beat you no matter how strong your team is, Gabriel Jesus said. Sevilla are winless in La Liga for 9 matches straight. Ramos' team is 4 points away from the relegation zone. The quality must be shown in every single game. If you lower it a little, you'll be underperforming, Bruno Fernandes believes. We want to be in the top 8 teams, but a lot of teams want to be there. We will fight to be in there, Unai Emery said. Rasmus Højlund failed to deliver any goal involvement in 12 Premier League fixtures. Manchester United paid 74 million euros for him. Bayern made too many errors against Eintracht and we were severely punished for it. Thomas Tuchel explained the defeat. Bruno Fernandes will be suspended for the battle against Liverpool due to already picking up 5 yellow cards this season. Leon Bailey either scored goals or provided assists in his last 7 Premier League games, starting just 3 times. I'm a very happy manager in this moment, and I know we were lucky as well. If you only win when you're really good, then you have no chance of being really successful, shared Klopp after the victory over Crystal Palace. Vinicius and Camavinga will have to wait until 2024, but I think they will be ready to train with Real Madrid by the end of the break, Carlo Ancelotti said. Real Madrid scouts are monitoring goalkeepers from other clubs, including Mamardashvili from Valencia and Mateus from Braga. La Liga is the most competitive league in Europe and the world, Joan Laporta claims. In an effort to silence hate on social media, Ajax will wear shirts with 3 white dots instead of surnames in their upcoming match. Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah scored a goal during the Premier League Matchday 16 duel against Crystal Palace. This marked the footballer's 200th goal in 327 appearances in the Reds shirt. He also has 87 assists. It's very dangerous to hire women for positions in the men's game. They send naked pictures to players and cause them marriages, Joey Barton wrote on his Twitter account. The level of Girona with Savinho, Tsigankov and other players is very high, Xavi thinks. Coaching Italy's national team one day would be amazing, noted Ancelotti in an interview with TV7. Jadon Sancho knows what he has to do if he wants to return. It depends on him. It's about a culture and every player has to match certain standards, and it was about that, Erik ten Hag said. Juventus are willing to pay 25 million euros for Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Georgi Sudakov, Tuta Hove informs. Napoli have suffered 3 consecutive defeats for the first time since 2016. The Partenopians lost to Juventus, Inter and Real Madrid. Fenerbahce have reached an agreement in principle with AC Milan midfielder Rade Krunic, Nicolas Kira reports. Premier League clubs want to sign Manchester United's 21-year-old winger Amad Diallo on loan. PSG director Luis Campos has confirmed the interest in Gabriel Moscardo. We are informed about the best talents in the world, of course. Nothing has been sealed or signed yet. Divock Origi's stint with Nottingham Forest is unlikely to extend beyond this season. The 28-year-old Belgian forward could head back to AC Milan in the summer. Sergio Reguilon might head back to Tottenham in the winter transfer window. Liverpool are reportedly hoping to fight off competition from Arsenal and Manchester United to sign Fulham midfielder João Palhinha next month. Monza goalkeeper Michele Di Gregorio is garnering attention, with Premier League clubs joining the list of suitors, according to Tuttosport. 2 clubs from Liga 1 and Premier League are planning to sign West Ham's 27-year-old winger Maxwell Cornet in January. Tottenham Hotspur are not planning to sell 26-year-old Brazilian striker Richarlison in January. Has anyone ever won the Coach of the Month award and lost their job in one weekend? Gary Lineker trolled Erik ten Hag. Arsenal deserve to win the game against Aston Villa, Mikel Arteta states. Unai Emery is the 5th manager in Premier League history to win 15 consecutive home matches. Friends, are you still watching our channel without subscription? Don't do it like that. It's time to fix it. Now the results of the previous day are given to your attention. Alright, time to have a look at the recent news from Europe's Big 5 leagues. Let's talk briefly about yesterday's fixtures. Starting off with France, where PSG defeated Nantes in the main event of the day thanks to goals from Barcola and Colomouani, 2-1. In the other match of the day, Monaco outclassed Rennes with an identical score, still leaving us with a 6-point gap between the leaders. Next up, we have Serie A, in which Atalanta proved to be stronger than AC Milan, while Inter left no chance for Udinese with 4-0 on the scoreboard. Çalhanoğlu, Di Marco, Thuram, and Lautaro were responsible for goals. As for the Bundesliga, everyone was impressed by Eintracht totally demolishing Bayern in a sensational 5-1 display. Kimmich's accurate shot from outside the penalty area was the only response the guests could give against strikes from Marmoush, Dina Ebimbe twice, Larsson and Knopf. In the other match of the day, RB Leipzig earned 3 points in a tough 3-2 clash versus Dortmund. In La Liga, the main event of the day saw Real Madrid sharing points with Real Betis. Bellingham scored one for Los Blancos, though the hosts found enough strength to equalize thanks to Ruibal's stunner. At last, the Premier League. Bournemouth shocked Old Trafford, slamming Manchester United 3-0. Aston Villa pushed Liverpool on top of the league after beating Arsenal. John McGinn netted the only goal. Meanwhile, Jurgen Klopp's side was able to turn the course of the tie against Crystal Palace only in the last minutes. The guests countered Mateta's effort with accurate strikes from Salah and Elliott. Moving on to other news of the release. On Friday, a phone call took place between Bayern Munich head coach Thomas Tuchel, the club's sporting director Christoph Freund, and Barcelona defender Ronald Araujo. The matter was reported by Sky Sport journalist Florian Plettenberg. Tuchel has made it clear to the 24-year-old Uruguayan that he wants to see him in the team ASAP, preferably in winter or summer, regardless of the asking price. Moreover, the Rotten are willing to go to huge expenses. At this point, the transfer depends on the football player himself. With that said, Spanish journalist Gerard Romero, referring to the defender's entourage, denied that the footballer has ever communicated with representatives of the German club. Another Spanish reporter, Tony Juan Martí, has the same opinion. Bayern would really be open to make a big effort if Ronald gave a green light for the move, but he only thinks about Blaugrana and is completely focused on it. Barcelona are expressing interest in signing Leicester City defensive midfielder Wilfred Ndidi. The Catalans intend to secure the services of the 26-year-old Nigerian as early as January. His deal with the Foxes lasts until the summer of 2024. Barcelona have been following Ndidi for quite a while and wanted to complete his transfer 2 years ago. But then Leicester demanded 60 million euros. The Catalans were looking for other candidates for the role of the first-choice defensive midfielder, but considering the price tag, the option with Ndidi seems like the most realistic one. Manchester United have reportedly identified Lois Openda as their top January transfer target, according to the Mirror. The Red Devils have reportedly decided to replace a misfiring Anthony Martial and a banished Jadon Sancho. And to fill the void, they zeroed in on the striker who scored twice against Manchester City earlier this season. Folks, if you want to find out more about the biggest January transfers, then be sure to check out our football club project right now. Enjoy! Well, the Football News channel was with you. Take care, and we wish you all the best. See you in a bit!